You guys want to know the secret of having some awesome in-store shops? Music. You can drown out the world and just go and get it done. Nothing's better. Nothing's better. What's up, riders? What's up, drivers? Another day, another dollar, and another video. Get ready, because we're about to go do some more multi-apping. Again, which ones will I be using? You'll have to watch to find out. I'm not going to tell you. What kind of video would that be? And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I suggest you go ahead and do it right now because the video's about to start. I hope you did it. Riders, drivers, what's up? I'm in the car today. We're gonna go try to make a little bit more money. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here. Today, I'm probably gonna wanna call it a little early. What time is it? It is 10:55. Let's just say it's 11 o'clock. The reason why I don't want to be out here too late, because I want to get home and get to sleep, because tomorrow I got to be up very early to take care of something that's really important, so I can't miss that. That's the one good thing about doing this kind of stuff. You can cut it on and cut it off whenever you want. And I finally got my freaking headphones, which is going to be awesome because I'm actually heading to a grocery store right now to pick up, I think it was 42 items for $30. The customer is 4 miles away. It's an Instacart order. And I guess I'll text the Burpee people and let them know I got the wheels to the road today. So maybe they can send me a couple orders. Anything I can do to make some fast money and get back home and chill out. But for right now, let's roll out. It's a nice day out here. Look at that blue sky. Wow. Alright, we're getting close to this HEB. Should just be right around the corner here. I had to drive probably about a good 10 minutes to get over here. I wonder how many of you guys jump, I call it jump zones, like, you know, drive a pretty good distance. I don't think 10 minutes is that good of a distance, but you know what I'm saying. Drive to get to a good spot to where you know there's going to be good orders, because maybe in your area it's just a dud and you're like, this stuff don't work. But you know, you maybe drive uptown or downtown or I don't know, a couple of blocks over and it's hot. Like, how many of you guys have to make that jump? I'm interested. Alright, I'm already masked up. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. We got 3 priority items. I think those should be in stock. I don't think there's going to be a crazy rush on pistachios and garlic powder. Dun, 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 dun. Back wall. Okay. Actually, not too bad of an order. All right, let's go ahead and go and get it done.
Hello, Gig. You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
Who is this?
The real question is, how much C4 is strapped to that basket you so casually rolled into that grocery store? What? That little Iron Maiden is rigged with some explosive firepower.
You're lying.
Call my bluff if you dare, but I wouldn't recommend it. Retrieving at least 2 of the priority items from the customer's list is the only way to deactivate that basket. Each refund will accelerate the timer, and the wheels on this bus is controlled by me. Make your choice.
I guess I'm in.
Wise decision. Good luck.
To me, the bananas are always the trickiest things. They're like, do you want just 6 like bananas, or do you want a banana tree? We'll find out. Okay guys, just real quick too, as you're shopping, never stop scrolling your list. Before I leave an area, I like to scroll up and down the list one more time to make sure nothing is missing. But I was just about to leave produce, and I got all the way down to the bottom, and there's some potatoes that are still down there that was not with the rest of the produce. It wasn't categorized with the rest of the produce. So just make sure you keep on scrolling. Why is it while I'm trying to film that, 8 people just kept coming around like looking at me like, oh yeah, keep scrolling. I'm trying to do a YouTube video, guys. Get out of my life. Also too guys, I find it easier for me, especially when I don't have a lot of items, to park my car at the end of the aisle and then go down to get what you need. But if it's a lot, you might have to go through it because there might be a lot of people in the aisle. Oh, that's annoying.
Garlic, one of nature's great purifiers. Also goes great with roasted potatoes. Anyway, 1 item down.
What y'all about those aisle obstructions? People with the baskets in the middle of the aisle. You're not the only person in the store, you know.
Uh-oh. Planters pistachios. Looks like we might be out of stock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. This item will deduct some minutes from the clock. I'm not seeing it. Looks like this will have to be a refund too. And you know what that means.
Wait, you said we have to get at least 2 things off of the customer's priority list.
That's right. And it appears this chicken pot pie is out of stock.
But there's a priority substitution. So technically, I'm still getting a priority item, right?
Well played, my friend. Well played. You survived the game this time, but next time, you won't be so lucky.
Back in the car, not too bad considering I was off in there playing around also. Gotta move, guys. Let's see what we're going. I don't think the customer was too far away when I looked at this. 12 minutes. Well, maybe the miles weren't that far away, but they don't seem to be. Yeah, it was 4 miles. I know it wasn't crazy. I can't show you because that'll be all the customer's information. Let's go ahead and get it started.
This is the rhythm of the night.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
All right, order 1 in the bag. We are moving out, guys. Random thought. When you put stuff on the door, pay attention to how the door opens. I noticed that some people have those screen doors that opens outward, and oftentimes I'm about to stack all the food in front of it, but I'm like, if the door opens outward and they're barricaded by food, how are they gonna get out without knocking over everything? All my nice Lego stackable work. So pay attention to what you're doing. That customer obviously didn't have one of those, but I was just thinking, I've seen it in some notes where they're like, please stack the groceries to the left of the door because I can't get out. I prefer not to climb out of my window to retrieve my food, but hey, if that happens, it happens. But please, yeah, just something to think about, something to consider. All right, just rolled back to the parking lot of the HEB I just came from because obviously it was right down the street, and just trying to see if there's another order I can possibly pick up here, but it doesn't look like there's anything close. I want to ask you guys because I did my first like double batch where you don't just go in and pick it up like it's a full shop double batch. Do you guys normally shop the first order all the way through, or do them both at the same time? I'd be interested to know. I saw one here earlier. It was from the same store. I think it was like $36, and it was a 3 batch order. So just to make sure things don't get confused, you don't want to commit suicide yourself, how do you manage those orders? Not so much for me. It'll be for the people in the comments below. Just hit them up. Dry. So far, nothing in Instacart. Oh, there is this one. 14 items, $14. So pretty much $1 per fly got in the car. And I'll never be able to get that thing out of here now. How do they find their way in the car so easily? You came through the window. Now you can't get out. Here, let me let this one down. Just go out the same window you came in. Weirdo. It's literally banging on every window in here, but the one that's open. They even open up the passenger window. Moving on. Let's see. Yeah, for now, it looks like Instacart has dried up for me. Like, there's orders in here, but there's nothing that I can do that is worth doing, and that is close to me for doing. So, it's time to power up the Infinity apps. So, also, too, a few watchers have brought it to my attention about my whole Grubhub situation. Like, why isn't Grubhub sending me stuff? They're like, you do better if you put yourself on a block. So you get priority because you let Grubhub know that you are dedicated to work for however long that block's supposed to be. So I've been doing more on demand things. So they're like, we'll get to you when we get to you. If you don't want to be committed to me, you'll get what you get. Now I understand. So I won't complain about Grubhub anymore because now I get it. So if you guys are thinking about doing Grubhub, this is how that works. I just don't want to be committed to a schedule because that to me kind of defeats the purpose of being a flexible gig kind of person. But if Grubhub is your main app and that's the one you're working with, then yeah, that makes sense. Do it. Favor is like that too. Favor has blocks. Uber doesn't have blocks. Who else has blocks? Postmates, guys, DoorDash, y'all have blocks? Let me know. Oh, and Shipped had blocks last time I worked for them. I don't know what that's like now. I'll never know what it's like anymore. All right, I think I got one. So sitting in this parking lot paid off. Thank you. So this is 30 items, and I think the payout was $20 something, like 21, 22, something like that. And the customer's like 2 miles away, which is awesome. So we can conserve gas. We will do the leg work instead of doing the driving work that we normally do for like Uber and them. So let's go off in here and knock this out. Just interested to see, what does this person want? You guys want to see? All right, let's get a screen recording going so you guys can be nosy with me. 30 items. Bakery, some drinks, some beans, some eggs, ice cream. That's gonna be the thing of the day. I just did order with a bunch of ice cream because it's hot. Texas, I think it's 98 right now. I'm sure it's only gonna go up. And a ton of produce. I want a large watermelon, not the personal watermelon. That's what I'm talking about. They're like, I'm trying to eat, big eat. Don't bring me that personal mess. Personally though, I prefer the smaller ones because they seem to taste sweeter. And a side note, guys, if you are looking for the best watermelon, flip it over. And if it's yellow at the bottom, and if it's dirty at the bottom, believe it or not, those are the best watermelons to get. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, picking the best watermelon helps the customer. Also, reading the notes and letting them know that you already saw what they're asking for. So as I told her, like, hey, I am about to start your shop, and I see you want a large watermelon, not that baby one. So we got it. And she's like, okay, perfect. You know, little emoji, smiley face.
Walk away. Just walk away.
I'm telling you guys, shopping in the grocery store is getting real. I'm trying so hard not to grab those synergy drinks, but I'm gonna make it through it, you know, one day at a time. One day at a time. But instead of that, I went and got this. This is limonada. Lemonade. They actually had the hibiscus tea version of this, but I can't find it anywhere, so clearly somebody got turned on to it. But this is just as good. I needed something, and I got some grapes. Something just to fuel me. I'm trying not to go get fries and a burger, but let's see, what time is it? 1:40. Sure, about 5 o'clock, I'm probably gonna get a burger. Maybe a pizza for the night. Who knows?
Turn right onto Wolf Trap Drive. 900 feet, the destination is on your right. Arrived.
This Texas heat is no joke. I sat in that HB parking lot for about a good 15 minutes, sweated to death, so I think I'm down at least a good 15 pounds. Ate my grapes, drank the rest of my limonada, and got hit up for Alamo Draft House at Slaughter Lane. We are doing Uber right now. Looks like the grocery stores just aren't giving me anything. There was a couple of good orders in there. There was one for Sam's. It was 3 items, take it back, no, 8 items, and they were paying 18 bucks. But it looks like it was mostly like drinks, so like, you know, heavy drinks you get from Sam's. And the building, when I zoomed in, looked like it was going to be an apartment building, so I didn't know if it was going to be on the first floor, second floor, third floor, and I don't have my little cart thing with me to go upstairs, so I didn't think that was going to be a good experience, not in this heat. So let that one go. But switching focus, gonna go do some Uber, and you know, we'll see what we get into. All we do is multi-app. The name of the game is multi-app, so if one's not working, jump into another one. By far one of my favorite theaters here in Austin when they were open was the Alamo Draft House, because you can go in and like eat like food, like, you know, like real food. They cook food on the spot, and if you like to drink the sauce, they had plenty of that too. But it's weird, I guess only now they have the restaurant open because someone's ordering food from there. But we're on our way to pick it up. Yeah, this parking lot is desolate, and each Alamo has a theme. This one has an awesome Terminator mural painted on the side of the building. It's on the other side of the highway, so I can't get to it to show you. But this one has like a robot theme. One has a Planet of the Apes theme, and I think the other one has like a monster theme, like Loch Ness monster kind of thing. But let's go inside. I'm about to walk up there and look hella bummy. I'm gonna throw away some of the junk that's accumulated in my car. You know, what I was drinking and what I was eating, but gotta keep it clean. Yeah, David under Uber. Oh, shit. Thank you much. See, all the robots are in here. I'm gonna jump in and go to war. Well, that was pretty embarrassing. I'm here for David. Big old mountain of food with his name right on it. No, yeah, David. I think that's you right there. But I don't know if the video caught it. I think it was doing some kind of weird visual crap, but as you can see, they are lined with those little robots. It's pretty cool. The robot protectors of the Alamo Draft House. Yeah, so if I ever get to go to another one, I'll show you the inside of the other ones, but pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. All right, David, we got your food and we're on the way, buddy. Not for old time's sake, start delivery. 11 minutes. yeah, I would have loved to have done some more grocery store orders. I know some people, I think I mentioned this before, people ask like, which one do you prefer? It's kind of just like whatever's paying and what makes sense for the pay, you know what I'm saying? But you can only sit in your car and sweat so much, you're like, okay, I gotta do something. So turned on Uber, and here we are, riding around getting cooled off. And who knows, if the grocery store's got something that's in my general area where the items match the money, then we'll be back in the stores again. But can't sit and wait. At least I can.
Arrived.
We found it. Secret October. I like that writing. Oh, hey. Another bag is misleading. I think that's the second customer I either walked up on their home or business and I'm carrying my Grubhub bag. You know, I'm trying to keep the food hot. And I'm like, I know the bag is misleading, but your food's hot, buddy. Let's see, this is another order. Where are we gonna go? Polk Austin. Okay, let's go take care of this one. But also too, since he met me at the door, I went ahead and just shot a picture of the front of the building and just put in the note section, customer met me at the door. At that point, that's about all you can really do. This would be the perfect setup. So this is like it's coming from the Michael's Hobby Shop, and this Polk Austin is like across the street. So you know, like it's a shopping center. It's across the street, but it's immediately and 50 pounds. What could you possibly get out of Michael's craft shop for 50 pounds? And it's one item. I'm trying to think. Like, I thought mostly they just had glue and stuff. Maybe it's a box of glue or something. I mean, that's a lot of glitter. That's a lot of glitter. So yeah, if that one wasn't immediately, I probably would just take it and put it in my queue and go over there and get it, because like literally it's across the street. That would be a perfect one, but I don't know it's 50 pounds. I don't know what you can get out of Michael 50 pounds, and it's kind of scary. Hope it's not a lockout. These guys doing.
Okay, sorry, bro.
You're good. Hello. Oh, looking for Melody on the Uber?
Melon, where's your guys?
Perfect. Thank you. Guess they're waiting for their food. Blocking the door. Sorry, boss. Don't be sorry. Just don't do it. Get out of the way. Kidding. All right, Melanie, we're on our way. How far away are you? 15 minutes? That's 15. If you guys don't have the ear for that, 15 minutes away. My gosh. Actually, it's not that bad. And she's keeping me south, which is where I want to be. Let's roll. I wonder how many times. So far, I've counted 6 times this message has popped up. I just wonder how many more times it's gonna show up. Uber, you gotta fix that alert thing. You gotta fix it. Okay, I think it's gone. We're gonna see it's gonna pop up anymore. Take a liar out of me once again. I swear.
You.
Told you. Trying to make me look crazy. See that? Look at it. Look. What's that? 8? This is ridiculous.
I want to play a game.
Madness. Donkey Kong madness.
How many text messages can you receive before you go utterly insane?
They're
New message from Melanie G. Thank you.
still coming. It won't stop. It won't stop. If you or someone you know is suffering from Uber text message abuse, all you have to do is just click on it, acknowledge it, and it'll go away. I promise. Things will get better. Keep your head up. So I tapped on it. It brought me to this screen. Hopefully the nightmare is over. Oh, and another thing, just to like be aware of your surroundings. So I'm at a red light right now. Literally right over there, if you guys can see it, that's an HEB. So knowing that I'm in this area, I'm checking Instacart to see if there's any orders for that HEB that I can possibly circle back around and do with a bigger payout than doing these little $3 to $4 to $5 Uber orders, which could turn into, you know, a higher pay when if someone gives you a better tip. So just look at what you got. Like this here. This Sam's Club is literally in the opposite direction going back down the street. Maybe about 8 minutes. So $7. But where are they taking me now? Don't take me above the river. It's right in between. So I'm right in between the Sam's and the customer's location. Might be one I want to look into. Just letting you guys know how it works. All right, And this is Roadie, so that's the Roadie location. 31 items, $11. No thanks, but if it was a better payout, that's probably one I could swing back and do. Let's see, no more Roadie up in here. Moving on. Here's another one for Roadie that just popped up. 2 batches, $19. Just saying. Still this freaking red light though. And here's another one for Sprouts. As you can see, Sprouts is in my direct path as I go drop off this Uber order. And the customers are pretty decently spaced, but Sprouts. If anybody knows my channel, Sprouts is where
We fell into the Instacart zone.
yeah, so I don't know. It's just not a store I like to complicate things, because it can be complicated enough. Open your mouth and speak. Stop being weird.
Turn right onto Garbage Drive. Then the destination is on your left.
Do you mean garbage? Trying to make it sound French. Garbage.
In 450 feet, the destination is on your left. Arrived.
Trying to make that sound hella French. Garbage drive. Man, I gotta start getting better about checking the forecast, because it is getting crazy out here. How the wind is whipping them trees. I whip my hand back and forth like they are. It's getting pretty breezy out here, which only means one thing: a storm is a coming. Great. So look at old buddy right there. He's getting torn down. All right, good people. I turned Uber off because there was a $20 order over here at an HEB that wasn't far from where I dropped that last Uber order off. So we're gonna run in here and get this real quick, and then maybe jump back into some Uber, maybe turn on some Grubhub and see if they'll be favorable to me. Who knows? But we're just trying to make some money. That's all we're trying to do. Just make a little money, keep the lights on, keep the hot water going. You know, some light. HEB. Do you guys feel like y'all work at some of the stores y'all go to all the time? I'm always at this one. I'll tell you what, shopping for groceries is so much more enjoyable when you got your music. Man, I missed it. All right, let's go do it. We made it back in the car. Whew. It is humid. Air, please. I love those customers where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be shopping for you. I hope it's okay to send you some updates about things we need to swap and everything. Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Ghost Rider. You just never hear back from them. Like, is everything okay? Should I bring law enforcement with me as I drop this food off? What happened to you? And the funny part about it is, the only thing I needed confirmation on, he wanted some garlic powder, and I found another brand, so I was just gonna go ahead and add it because it wasn't that much difference. But Instacart was like, nah, this is more than the customer wanted. It was only by like $1.25, and it wouldn't let me add it. But yeah, homeboy just kind of checked out and never wrote me back. So even though I was gonna just add it for him, it blocked me. So I just said refund and let him know that I'm on my way. I mean, there's nothing more I can really do. Like, it wasn't that much more. Like, it's whatever. Let's move. Text me something saying so sorry, on the phone with his phone company. It's cool, dude. Just some garlic. Hopefully that doesn't make or break your dinner tonight. Like, if you were trying to make something that needed it, I'm sorry, but I tried. All right, peeps, just check the app total. Good thing is I have broken 100. It is 5:01. No, I normally like to try to cut these things off at 7 o'clock. So we got those 2 hours to try to bring it home. Can I do it? Stay tuned. Keep watching. And just for the record, I'm on my way to your friend and mine, Costco. I'm gonna need all my strength for this one. It's an amazing sunset. Wow. We're ending our night, guys. We're heading home. So the day is over, people. I am back in the apartment, and you guys know what this means. We made it to the end of the video. And for all of you that make it to the end of the video, I much appreciate it. Let's see what today added up to. My last order was at 8, dropped it off about 8:45. I'm sorry, no, 8:25, and I'm back in the house. I was actually gonna close it out at 7, but I decided to stay out a little bit longer. I still gotta get up pretty early tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to close this out as fast as I can so I can go shower and I can go get some sleep. And if anybody's wondering, I end up going to get a burger and some fries. It's just how it goes. But let's go ahead and get into the money. Got the camera on the flip side. Let's see, screen recording so you guys can follow along with me. All right, so Instacart was pretty much the app of the day. That's when I spend most of my time in, that I recorded. So let's go into Instacart and see what today totaled out to be. I think I did one more order before the night was over. All right, so we're gonna go to earnings and let's see, current week. So for the week, we're sitting at 236.45. I've only worked 2 days so far, which was yesterday and today. Instacart we brought out today at 139.17. I did 7 batches today and worked about 6 hours for Instacart says. We can actually say 7. So a batch an hour, if you want to look at it. That's kind of what it all boiled down to. So that was what Instacart was, guys. What else? Oh, I did do Uber. I did jump into Uber. Let's see what Uber brought us as far as monies go. So Uber, looks like I'm ending out the day at 49.02. Let's just click on this here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, one thing I did want to say, let me go back to the previous week. So last week, I got a $50 bonus. So anytime I can give you guys thanks, I want to try to at least do that. So there's a referral bonus that came in last week when I was just sitting around. So Trevor, thank you so very much, my friend. Whatever you did, it ended out last week in a $50 bonus for me. So I really appreciate that. So let's get back to where we were. So let's see the breakdown of all the orders I did. So I did 4 orders today. That's not bad. 4 orders, pretty much say every one of them was $10 and everybody tipped. So it looks like I had gotten $13 for my last order. They tipped $9. Definitely gonna send them a thank you. Then this person, this was 16. They tipped $12. That's why this thing jumped up so much. Jesus. Yeah, so good times. Good time with the tips. So I'm gonna take just a minute here to send everybody a quick thank you because it's much appreciated. It helps today. That's like doing a whole nother order right there, getting a $12 tip. That's freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. I didn't do anything else as far as orders go. There was no burpee, there was no Instacart. I'm sorry, there was no burpee, there was no Roadie, there was no Favor, Dispatch, no Grubhub. All right, and so for those of you who want to know, let's see if you guys can even see that. My first order today was at 10:45. My last order was at 8, and I dropped it off at 8:20. So if you guys want to do the math on that, that's what it was. But understand, in between a lot of this time, I was having my lunch. I was chilling out waiting for orders, so it wasn't constantly working, but I was out of the house for that duration of time. So like I said, Instacart had me online for 6 hours. Let's see, Uber, what did Uber say? Does Uber actually say what I was working? The amount of time I was working? And Uber says I was working through them for an hour, so that's 7 hours, roughly. Actually doing physical work, but most of the time was kind of just sitting around waiting for an order to come in, or like I say, eat my lunch, or just kind of chilling out. I won't say chilling out, because it was hot. It was hot in the car today. So this is what my total ended at today. I have to say, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. All right, guys, well, that is it. I really appreciate it, as always, you guys making it to the end, or just coming back and checking out the videos when you can. Those of you guys who've been browsing my catalog and looking at all the archives, it's amazing. I get some comments on some older videos. I'm like, I forgot all about that video. But you guys keep the channel going, and you guys keep me going, so I really appreciate that. If you made it this far to the end of the video, clearly you like something that's going on around here, and I urge you to come back and check out some more. The only way to do that is you have to hit the subscribe button. How else are you gonna know what I'm doing? The notification bell will tell you exactly what I'm doing, because you'll get notified to come watch the videos with the rest of us. And if you guys haven't heard, I do premiere videos, so when I upload my video, it will be a premiere. And normally about 30 minutes before the video, I sign on and we all can just talk and hang out. And I normally sit there with you guys and watch the video, and we can all laugh and joke and, you know, just kind of chill out and have a good time. So if that's something you're into, you gotta be subscribed, and your bell notification has gotta be turned on. All right, guys, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and let me know what you think about everything. I really appreciate it all. So until then, riders, I will see you on the next ride. Peace.